Ladies and gentlemen, I have great pleasure in welcoming you to the fifth annual general meeting of your company and wishing you all a very happy new year. The director's report and the audited statement of accounts for the year ended 31st December have already been circulated, and with your permission I shall take them as read. The directors have recommended an increased dividend on equity shares. The shareholders will also get the benefit of tax exempted dividend. I am sure the shareholders will be happy at the results, which are considerably better than the last year. The results would have been even better but for the depressed conditions of the textile units. In spite of various appeals to the previous government, it has not taken measures to improve the health of the textile industry. One hopes that the government will realize the importance of the textile industry in the total economy of the country and take steps to improve the viability of this important industry. In this respect, there is a ray of hope in the industrial policy statement made by the Minister of Industries, where he has mentioned that he would like to see that where there are price controls, the prices are reasonably remunerative. As you all know, the control of cloth prices has caused a great harm to the textile industries. Every effort is being made to improve the profitability of textile units. In other industries, we have done reasonably well. The new unit has started commercial production. The product has been well received, and I hope in time to come this industry will contribute its share to the growth of your company. We have at present a popular government in our country, and we can hope that the policies of the government will lead to more employment, better demand, better distribution of opportunities, leading to a faster growth and prosperity. It is not that everything was wrong with the policies followed up to now, but with the changing times requirements of a large population living in an extremely poor condition. The Industries Minister has recently announced the new industrial policy of the government. A large industry, a medium industry, a small scale industry, and a cottage industry all have a role to play. One can argue with the objectives of the policy. All these various sectors are interdependent. One therefore has to be very careful that no sector falls, otherwise shortages would continue. One must also make sure that quality does not suffer, particularly where either a medium scale or a small scale industry works as an ancillary to other industries, or where there is danger to health because of inadequate quality control. The other important aspect which will need the attention of government is that if the small scale and cottage industries have to succeed, proper marketing has to be organized. The poor rate of growth in the past has been, in my opinion, not so much because of the wrong policies in planning, but very largely the failure has been in implementation. And if the present policy fails, I am afraid it would be again because of failure in implementation. It requires detailed administrative planning and proper organization for its success. In the past, many of the rules and regulations and controls have been because of shortages in foreign exchange. Today, when there is no shortage in foreign exchange, one was hoping that there would be lesser regulations and controls. This is not indicated in the new policy. It is most unfortunate that there are signs of industrial problems in the whole country which could be solved with the efforts of government and industry as a whole. I hope that the government will soon be able to tackle this important problem to the satisfaction of all concerned. Finally, I would like to say that the present government must strengthen its administration for successful implementation of its aims and objectives for the development of the industries throughout the country. In the end, I would like to thank all our workers and the team of staff for the valuable support and continued cooperation they extended for the successful operation of the company during the years. Dear Sir, we are in receipt of your letter of the 3rd instant. As desired by you, we are sending by separate post a copy of our latest price list and catalog. We are sure that you will find therein the necessary details about the various items of electrical goods that you require. With regard to the electric fans that you require, we are sorry that it will not be possible for us to supply the fans of the particular make that you require for another 6 weeks. However, if you could wait for another 6 weeks, we shall be glad to contact our head office for the supply of the same. On the other hand, if you cannot wait for such a long period, we will be in a position to supply you fans of other makes which will give you the same satisfaction. On hearing from you, we will take further action in the matter. We are very much regret to note that the switches that we had sent you in our last consignment were not the ones that you had ordered for. On enquiry, we now find that due to the mistake, the switches of a cheaper variety and which were intended to supply for another customer were wrongly sent to you. We are taking action against those responsible for the mistake. We regret the mistake and assure you that it will not be repeated. You may return those switches to us and we shall immediately send you the best ones that you require. We shall bear all the extra freight charges. We assure you the orders you may give hereafter will be given special attention. Looking forward to the receipt of your further valuable orders in the near future. Thanking you once again. Yours faithfully.